Two Nigerians granted permission in court to vote using their temporary voters card TVC have urged the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC to obey the order in Saturday's election. The news agency of Nigeria NAN recalls that the Federal High Court Abuja on March 9 ordered INEC to allow Mr. Kofoworola Olusegun and Wilson Allwell to use their TVC to vote in the governorship and House of Assembly elections. Justice Obiora Egwatu, who delivered the judgment, said the order was made on the grounds that the plaintiffs had fulfilled the necessary legal requirements to register. Briefing newsmen in Abuja, counsel to the plaintiffs, Mr. Victor Opotola, wondered why, in spite of the judgment, INEC was adamant in not allowing his clients to vote. Opatola said that INEC had filed an appeal against the court's judgment to mislead the public that the judgment was no longer applicable. He, however, held that INEC was mandated by law to comply with the subsisting judgment of the court until the appellate court decided otherwise. The plaintiffs expressed concern that even though the right to vote was a fundamental pillar of democracy, this was being violated. They called on the international community to condemn INEC's actions and to stand with the people of Nigeria in demanding that it complied with the subsisting court judgment until it was upturned as it had appealed it should. They also called on all Nigerians who had been disenfranchised by INEC to unite in a call on INEC to obey court judgments.
As citizens of Nigeria and the world at large, we believe in the power of democracy and the importance of every voice being heard through their vote. However, the recent actions of INEC in Nigeria undermines these fundamental principles. Despite fulfilling all legal requirements, including registering to vote, my clients were denied their permanent voters card, and INEC has refused to comply with the court judgment which compels INEC to allow them to vote using their temporary voters card. In the case of Koforola and another versus INEC, suit number FHC/ABJ/CS/180/2023. We have only just received their notice of appeal and application for stay of execution of the judgment today, and we have our own days as stipulated by law starting from today in which we will reply them and be heard in court. It is the law that stay of execution and filing of notice of appeal does not invalidate the existing judgment of the Federal High Court in this matter. We will respond within time, and they will have their day in court to move their motion for stay of execution. However, INEC is mandated by law to comply with the subsisting judgment of court until the Court of Appeals decides otherwise. It is also tried law that the judgment of Court of Appeal is valid until set aside and takes effect immediately upon pronouncement by the court, and that as soon as the court makes its judgment, the judgment takes immediate effect. It is pure travesty of justice that INEC, the very institution charged with the responsibility of ensuring free and fair elections, has deliberately chosen to disenfranchise millions of Nigerians by refusing to issue them their permanent voters card, even after they have fulfilled all legal requirements and they have been issued temporary voters card. It is unacceptable that INEC, an institution that is meant to serve the people, has become an obstacle to democracy in Nigeria. This is not just a violation of the law. It is a violation of the right of the citizens of Nigeria to participate in a democratic process of freely electing their leaders. Every citizen shall have the right and the opportunity, without any of the distinctions mentioned in Article 2 and without unreasonable restrictions, to take part in the conduct of public affairs directly or through freely chosen representative, to vote and to be elected at genuine periodic elections, which shall be by universal and equal suffrage, and shall be held by secret ballot guaranteeing free expression of the will of the electors. C, to have access on general terms of equality to public service in his country. This particular right to vote is also secured, most importantly, by the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Yet, in Nigeria, we are seeing a gross violation of this right, as the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, continues to willfully disobey a court judgment and disenfranchise millions of eligible voters in Nigeria. This is not just about an election. This is about the future of our democracy. We cannot allow INEC to undermine the very foundation of our society. We must stand together and unite in our commitment to democracy and vehemently demand that INEC respect the rule of law and rights of Nigeria, and so therefore uphold and stand by the decision given by the court in the recent judgment.